Hi, so this is my final project for CS108. It's a web application called Watchlist. So this is the homepage that you see when you go to this website. And as you can see, it's just, a bunch of titles that you've either planned to watch or you have watched before. It just separates all of them into these two different categories. And then up here in the navigation, you can go to the To Watch section by clicking the To Watch link or the Watch section. These are just in-page anchor links. So as you can see, as you hover over each title, a border shows up and also the text color changes. We can go into a title. This is a individual page for a single title. As you can see, it displays the name of the title and different data attributes like the medium, the release date, the director, and the date that the title was added. The director is actually a link. We'll go to that later. And here's the status of the title. So this one is one that you're planning to watch. And down here you have buttons with custom SVG icons. As you hover over them, it shows you what they do. So this is the play button, the edit button, and the delete button. The play button just goes to a streaming service that streams this title. It's a URL that you paste in when you create a title. And the edit button brings you to the edit page, which has the same identical layout as the other page, so it doesn't confuse the user. So everything's still in the same spot, but they just replace with actual input fields. As you can see, everything can be edited except for the date added. And down here, you can change the status. It's a toggle since it's just a Boolean value. And the streaming URL, and it shows you the current poster image. And you can choose to replace that if you want. So let's change this to watch and click save. There we go. Now it's watched. And if you go back to the home page, you can see that it's no longer under the To Watch section. And if you scroll down, you can find it right here in the watch section. All right. So you can go to, you can see the director's profile right here next to the titles. If you hover over it, it shows you the full name of the director, as you can see. If you click on one, it brings you to the profile page for the director, which includes the profile picture, the full name of the director, and then some data attributes like the date they were born, the employer, and also a little short biography. Once again, you have the edit button, which brings you to an edit page with the same identical layout, but with everything changed to just input fields. As you can see here, you can change the profile picture too. You can also click cancel to not save any of the changes you've made to the form. And here you have the delete button, which just brings up a little message telling you that, deleting the director would also delete all of their works. And you can choose yes or no. If you go down, you can see all of the works associated with the director. So this is basically identical to the homepage, except the profile image is replaced by a status icon telling you if you've watched or if you plan to watch the title. All right, so let's go to add. And let's try to add it. So it brings you to the static page, giving you two options to add a director or a title. And it specifies that if you're adding a title, the title must already exist. So let's go and add a director. Let's try Ushijima. And paste in his birth date, employer, and a short bio. Okay, and we can go and upload a profile image of him. So let's find that here. And we can click save, and it brings us to the newly created page for Ushijima. And it shows us all of the data attributes we've entered in exactly the same layout as we entered them. And down here, if a director doesn't have any works, it tells you that it doesn't have any titles, and you can go to the add title page. This is the same page as if you go to add and then click add a title. So let's try to add something here. To Eat Your Pancreas. It's actually a pretty good film that not a lot of people actually watched. Release date, and then we can link the title back to Ushijima himself. The status, you can change it to watched rather than plan to watch if you've already watched. And you can paste in a streaming URL. And let's find a poster for this title. There we go, and click save. And this brings you to the newly created title page. So, everything we've entered in exactly the same spot, basically. And this link also brings you straight back to the director, and then it shows you that you've watched it. And it says watched. Yep, that's my final project. A lot of time was spent trying to get all these interactions to feel as polished as possible. So, the feature set isn't the most complicated. But thank you so much for watching.